feel, Dr. Ritter, and school members. When I feel so passionate about the children I teach, sometimes my own words fail me, and therefore I have reached out to the words of Dr. King. We come to this meeting tonight because our conscience leaves us no other choice. We found ourselves in full accord with the saying, a time comes when silence is betrayal. That time has come for us in relation to high-stakes standardized testing. The truth of these words is beyond doubt, but the mission to which they call us is the most difficult one. Even when pressed by the demands of inner truth, teachers do not easily assume the task of opposing their government's policies. Nor does the human spirit move without great difficulty against all the apathy of conformist thought within one's own conscience. Moreover, when the issues at hand seem as perplexing as they often do in the case of dreadful policy, we are always on the verge of being mesmerized by uncertainty, but we must move on. Some of us have already begun to break the silence and have found that calling to speak is often a vocation of agony. But we must speak. We must speak with all the humility that is appropriate to our vision, but we must speak. For we are deeply in need of a new way beyond the darkness that seems to perpetuate the message that our schools are failing. Over the past 5 years, we've been moved to break the betrayal of our own silences to speak from the burnings of our hearts as we have called for radical departures from education policies. Many persons have questioned us about the wisdom of our path. At the heart of their concern, this query has often loomed large and loud. Why are you speaking about the tests? Why are you joining the voices of dissent? Indeed, their questions suggest that they do not know the world in which our students live. Perhaps a more tragic recognition of reality took place when it became clear to us that testing is doing something even more unconscionable. It is devastating the joy of learning and dashing the dreams of our students. We knew that we could never again raise our voices for our students without having first spoken clearly to those who set education policies that position students for failure. For the sake of these students, we cannot be silent. And as we ponder the madness of high-stakes testing and search within ourselves for ways to understand and respond in compassion, our minds go constantly to our kids. We speak simply of the children who have been living under the curse of high-stakes testing for over a decade now. We think of them because it is clear to us that there will be no meaningful solution until some attempt is made to know them and hear their broken cries and respond in ending the testing. I join my colleagues in their objections.